police and NIS, and then defense, and then ICT people to be able to guard our cyberspace. This matter is so complex and so consequential that, and remember, Chair, I started by placing this problem in the fourth industrial revolution, deliberately, just to show how complicated and how it's not easy for us to just look one way and say, let's decide this. Now, traditionally, national security has been viewed as operating within three spaces: the land, that is all the territory within the borders of the country; the sea, for those countries that are coastal; and the airspace of the country. That is the traditional way of national security. And if you look, for example, at defense arrangements for Kenya and defense arrangements for the world, you have the army to protect the land. You have the Air Force to protect the airspace of the country, and the Navy to protect the shoreline for any risks emanating through the sea. Today, a fourth space called the cyberspace is the theater of risk. And therefore, going forward, we should invest in internal security and defense arrangements that creates a fourth defense tier. Maybe not as part of the military, but we need both military and internal security expertise and technology people to provide the fourth arm of our country's defense. And that is the arm that will defend our cyberspace. The potential of that space to hurt the country is big, but as I've said again, the potential and the potential and the irreversibility of the cyberspace and its contribution to our national development going forward is again undeniable. So as you process this petition, I want to invite you with a lot of humility, not only to look at the quick fixes of what we need to do and seal whatever loopholes exist at the moment, but have a long-term, comprehensive, and wholesome look at things and help the country beyond banning or not banning TikTok, so that we have a cyber security solution, because the threat is real and big, the opportunities, potential, and irreversibility is also real big. And that's all I can say for now. We will be keenly waiting to hear what this committee will be recommending, and I'll be more than happy to come and engage again and get the assurance from me and my colleagues in the Interior Ministry. Cyber security and technology, ICT technology threats are as big a priority as our other priorities on the defense of our land and also our borders, even as we collaborate with our brothers in the Ministry of Defense. I submit.
Thank you, Waziri. I think we are coming to a close of this engagement. I will ask if there is no banning issue, we could request the CS to make now a submission, a final remarks, his final remarks, procedurally, so that then it appears like we have concluded, so that we don't have it connecting with the questions that we did ask. Waziri, you have the floor for the next few minutes. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair. Honorable Chair and honorable members, I want to thank first the petitioner who brought this petition before Parliament. Secondly, to thank Parliament and particularly the Public Petitions Committee for prioritizing this petition. Honorable Chair, this petition raises very grave issues, and the issues that this committee is faced with in terms of making a determination are issues that are at the heart of the security and safety of our people. The platform of TikTok is a platform that brings huge benefits for Kenya and the world. Commercial benefits, social benefits in terms of ease of communicating, but also assisting corporates and even public officials to engage with members of the public. However, besides these benefits, there are grave dangers posed by this platform and other platforms within the cyberspace. We are in active engagement with the owners of this platform, and soon we will be triangulating all the information available and making certain decisions for the interest of the country. Honorable Chair and members, the cyberspace presents a major place where the country can be hurt and the members of the public can be hurt, including our children. And therefore, we have prioritized it where it belongs. And I want to report to you and to the country that this matter of how we can strengthen our cyberspace is an active agenda of the National Security Council. We want to invite your contribution, your recommendations, and we'll be very happy to implement the recommendations of this committee, and together between the executive and the two houses of parliament, we should guide the country in creating the legislative, policy, and administrative framework that will protect the country from any threats that are posed by the use of the cyberspace. I want to thank you for inviting me. I want to thank you for accommodating and giving me the courtesies you have provided for me and my the colleagues from the ministry, and I look forward to engaging with you again in the near future. I submit.
And it is so granted. You will engage with us many times in the future. Waziri, I want to thank you so much for the opportunity that you have given us. I want to this is also a good opportunity for you, Waziri, when you come to a forum like this. We are your agents. You know, you've done well in the country so far. We may not have the yardstick, but we feel it feels good, and we want to give you 5 minutes with the members. They can give you a brief of what is going on. I know you have a lot from your area, your specialty, but also listening to these members, it is a good opportunity for you. It enriches your space in terms of making decisions. So if I can, I can. Yes, I want to take this opportunity to thank everyone who has attended today's meeting, specifically my members. Thank you for making time. Waziri is an early riser, and I know the discussion earlier was oi, but then thank you so much for keeping pace with our Waziri here, and the Secretariat, and every other person, the ministry, everyone who showed up, the media and everyone. If I can take now this opportunity to ask the rest of you to just step aside and stretch as we remain behind. You will just have 1 minute each because he has other engagements later. And the meeting is now adjourned.